We're about to have a look at a few different ways of locking up your tools in your pack out, whether it's on the car, in the car, or on the job site. Let's have a look. What's going on, legends? Welcome to the channel. I'm Matt and this is my pack out. This is my Pajero Sport. As you can see, we've got gear in the back, on the roof, and I also have a rolling box which I take onto site. As you may already know, the pack out has a spot for your locks so you can lock them all up. And here's how I utilize them on top of my roof. As you can see, I've got a Lockwood heavy duty lock on here. It is a key version. Works fairly well. I bought this one. I would have liked the red ones. They have red ones, but this one is actually waterproof to an extent, so anti-corrosion. So that's always a way to go. But obviously when you have it on your box like so, it's quite easy to get some bolt cutters around it. So I wanted to try a different method. And then a follower of mine, Jonas, hit me up with these different locks. I haven't seen them before, from Nanuk. So I grabbed these off Amazon for $22, but they have recently gone up to $44. So I don't know if I got it on sale, but I'll leave a link to the product in the description. So as you can see, it's a straight bolt system. Just goes straight in and you put your combination in. So no more keys, which is fantastic. That's where I wanted to go originally. This part here just holds it on. So we'll throw it on and I'll show you the difference. So as you can see, it actually looks a lot better, I reckon, especially with the black and the red. So there still was the problem that I can fit some bolt cutters in there and cut it. So to get rid of that gap, I grabbed a cage nut. This is just for comms racks. You guys in electrical AV should know about these. You can get them at any wholesaler, electrical or data wholesaler. And as you can see, that's the nut. I used a 6mm drill bit just to drill it out. And that way it fits nice and snug over that. You could probably go a little bit smaller drill bit to make it fit on there a little bit nicer, but I'll probably end up gluing it. All right, so now you cannot get your bolt cutters in there at all. You got only a couple of mil in there, which is perfect. So the other locking mechanism I wanted to show you was from Master Lock. This is the Python. There's a few different varieties of these. There's some smaller ones which I've seen people use, which are a little bit thinner. I like the fatter version like this, a little bit more of a deterrent. It's a little bit harder to cut through. And the main function of this one, especially on the roof, but I also take this onto job sites, is to actually chain the pack out to something else. Obviously, I've put it through my roof rack there, and I've gone through all three of them, 1, 2, 3. This also keeps them on the roof. Not many people have them on their car, but that's how I utilize those. And if you're gonna take one of these off, you can see that they're not getting too far. You can also put your lock through here and then through these bars, but it depends how you've got it set up on your car. So the other good thing about having the Python lock is that it is just the right size for these holes. Looks like they're actually made for it. So if you really wanted to, you can go through multiple and then lock it up. You're just going to make sure that you're pulling it tight. So I'll pull this all the way through. So you just want to make sure that it is tight so that no one can open these up. Just like that, you can't open it. Also, just for reference, I've got these ones out. They also do fit just. These are a tiny bit tighter for some reason. You can see you got this one down here, and when you have got these on top, makes it hard to get into there. So it's not the greatest, but you still can lock them up with the Python. But really, for ease of getting into a single box without having to pull the whole Python lock out, as you can see, that fits in there nicely. Once again, there's pretty much no movement in it, and you can't get your bolt cutters in there. That is still just made of plastic. So people probably could get in there, but these are mainly preventative. So if you're interested in my pack out roof setup or any of my other pack out setups, including the trolleys and even the Milwaukee remote control esky, make sure to check out those videos. And until next time, stay addicted to tools.